Get ready for some fun today with Dr. Zhivago.
Good morning, everyone. Hi, neighbors. Did you like that intro? I really love it. It's just so cute to see my cartoon characters animated that way. It is AI because I did get rid of Adobe Creative Suite to do animations, and that's fine. You know what? If AI is going to be my tool, I love it. It's actually my cartoons, but AI is animating it. Just like I would use Adobe Creative Suite to animate my cartoon characters with the character and the animate tools or software that Adobe has. I would just manually do it myself, but with AI, you could do it just like that within seconds. And that's the beauty of it. It's just amazing. And I love AI. I actually created an AI app, so I have no problems with using any AI tools. So anyways, welcome back to the channel. I hope you loved the last upload. And let me change my seat here. I feel like I'm so low.
I'm not quite sure how to help you with that.
Anyways, speaking of AI, that was kind of creepy. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed the last upload, which was the 44-minute one, and that had to do with planning and the new chapter going forward, moving forward, New Year 2026. And this channel was, I believe, on hiatus this year because I had a lot of, family comes first, and that's the priority. And I created this year to be more art therapy in, trying to cope with loss and things like that. So moving forward, new chapter opening, I decided to brainstorm the whole process of this month so that the next following months will be better, more better and more organized. And what I want to do is bring back my playbook, which is my planner here. And to be honest, I think this is amazing. I really do. And this is my go-to because it is a seasonal thing. And with life in this whole year, we go through our seasons. Like right now, it is winter season. It starts off with winter, spring, summer, and fall. And so having the Sakura seasons represent an organizer planner is just the aha moment that I really love. And it's one of the brands of cartoons that I have that is the best seller. I think because the way they look, the way what they represent, it is from my story, the Sakura, and there's a backstory behind it already. A lot of artists I see on YouTube, they are creating stories, they're creating names, they created the image, but they don't have the storyline for each character, where I already do, and I want to fine-tune that. So with the last upload, and let me tell you, that was a little premature because now I have a schedule and I was thinking about it last night. I uploaded this video Monday. I uploaded it on Tuesday, actually, midnight. And I said, you know what? I asked a couple of family members to critique my products, and they gave me the output of critiques that I thought I agreed with. When my gut instinct, I said, you know what? They're not going to like this, but let's see what they think. And so they gave me their opinions and their guidance and their critique, hard critique, and I took it and I'm making changes to not just one but different pics of cartoon characters that I have. For example, Sakura Spring, she's here already, but her hair is different, and it's a variety of pinks. So I gotta stick to what I have and stop making changes and stick to the color pattern and palette of each character. And that means creating an organized plan of lists of things that I have to stick to in the action portion of it, because it'll make life easier, if that makes sense. So the upload that I created this morning, and let me tell you the schedule here. It is going to be Monday, Wednesday, Friday, so every other day of the week. And the filming portion of it, like today's filming, I'm filming this on a Tuesday, and filming for me will be Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday, upload Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and each day will represent a goal. So Mondays will be the planning, where I have everything in my planner. And it can be any brand. It doesn't have to be Sakura. I start off with that, but it could be Pride of Hawaii, Sakura Seasons. It could be Pandyland and the Enviro Babies. The Enviro Babies is a whole new episode. Let me tell you, each brand has its own story. Each individual character has its own individual characteristic and personality. And so what I have to do, and I've already done it, but not 100%, it's been partial. So Monday's schedule is to create the plan, whether it be one brand or a certain character, and then planning that, writing it down, plans of action. And what I did yesterday, if you watched that, it was a long video, I know, but sometimes people like to watch those kinds of things. I do. I like to know what the ins and outs of what an artist does and the details. Well, that's just me, but others will, and I do admit that I do forward, and then I do rewind, and then I say, what did she say about this? It's kind of like a transcription below, and you kind of see the minutes in the chapters. As I do scroll back and forth in some videos that I watch, some in content creators. I don't call them influencers anymore. I call our kind, the YouTube kind, content creators, because we are creators, we are creative, and we are expressing the content, which is our lives or our professional lives or guidance or support, education, or just plain life, and it could be any kind of life. It could be following our life with our daily routine, or our professional routine, or our hopes and our dreams and our goals. So this one is on Mondays, which is the planning portion of the series, which is a 3-part series, 3 days a week. And I said, you know what? I'm going to do this because I've been doing things so randomly. And so, it's short content, the shorts and things like that. And I've been really successful at that. And I find that, everyone has that attention span. I don't know what it is, but the shorts are the attention spans, and we just deep scroll. We deep scroll, sometimes we doom scroll, sometimes we deep scroll, sometimes we want to be inspo scroll. We want to just educate scroll, learning scroll. So what this is long content, because it goes deep into the journey of what I'm trying to create. And Mondays will usually be with my planner. because that's what it's all about now, planning and organizing. So I have this sheet and I wrote this out this last night and uploaded it this morning. And it has the date, yesterday's date, the 29th, 2025, December. New year, new chapter. And I wrote down little heart bullets right here. I think I want to make some stickers with little hearts on it so that I could check it off. But it says Sakura Spring. That's what I'm working on currently. And the reason why is because I just found, you know, on the last upload, I just found in my business partner and my daughter, and when I say business partner, I mean my husband. And he said, you know, this is way too chaotic. And I agree. And when I said that I create these things, it's because I want to, like, you know, experiment with all kinds of layers and different types of images and background. I wanted to fill the void, right? I wanted to fill just a plain void. But I find that the void is important because it separates what's going on here. And so I created a new one, and you'll see in a second. It's on my computer, but I will have to activate the computer so that you can see what I was working on. And I really like it, by the way. The Sakura Spring, I have to change her into the color palette and pattern that I wanted. I changed the hair color back to light pink. I changed the spirit animal from rabbits to bumblebees or bees. I changed the banner to a scalloped edge. I changed the font, not the font, but the color of Dr. Zhivago and the soundbite underneath, delivering a bundle of love worldwide. And I changed the color on that to be simplistic. The spirit animal is also like a silhouette, I believe, or I could just put something very plain like flowers, you know, plain silhouette of flowers. I changed the chaotic background to a solid color, pastel color, and I added more accessories when it comes to the stickers. So there are different flowers, but you can't really see that these are individual stickers because of the chaotic background. So I'm removing that. So now you'll see the individual flowers. There'll be 10 of them. I will separate the bees or the bunnies, so there'll be 2 separate animals. And because these rabbits were together, and my husband said, why not separate them so that they could put the animals in different areas of the journal. And this is basically what it looks like. And it's the cartoon character sticker. You stick it on your page or your journal or your diary or your planner, calendar, whatever fits. And what I do is I do a list of things I'm going to do the next day or plan it for whatever day. And then I put a little sticky pad. And now I notice that I love sticky pads because it just highlights what I'm going to do, or it highlights an inspirational quote or note to self. Okay. And this is an inspirational note to myself. Don't be so hard on yourself, Dr. Z. You know, and I stick my little bunnies right there and little flowers to make it a little bit more inspirational. You know, don't be so hard on yourself, right? Don't be hard on yourself. And so I really love that I can do that. And so the next day, I'm filming this on Tuesday, which is film day. The next day, I am going to post this up. And so Monday's the first day will be the planning portion and the journaling and what my inspirational quotes are, or notes, and to myself, and then sharing that map or pathway or guide to the next day. So just like when we travel, don't you take your itinerary and say, okay, I want to go to this place, all right? My place is always going to be the website. Somewhere on the website, that's the map. That's the goal, because my website represents a worldwide site. It's a site. It's like Earth, planet Earth. This is the map. This is how you get from the spaceship launches from Earth to Mars or Mars to Earth. So the website is on Earth, I know. And so what you got to do is map out where you want your audience to go, like a show. Okay, so you're creating this itinerary. You're gonna go somewhere on this place, this site, which is Dr. Zhivago Global or drzhivago.us. And on that site, there's a journey, right? The map is the journey. And so my map is this, and it's gonna tell me what I need to do. What are the things that I need to accomplish? My plans, write them down. How I'm going to get there, what direction, and do I have all the tools that will accomplish that itinerary? I've got my toothpaste, I've got my makeup bag, I've got my brush, all of these things. I need my extra pair of glasses. So all of these things are my tools. Okay, what do I need? My USB drive, I need to put it in this file. I need to put it in Spring. What am I working on? Sakura. So I break out the flash drive that's for Sakura. Then if I'm working on Pride of Hawaii, I break out the flash drive for Pride of Hawaii. If I'm working on Pantyland, I break out the flash drive to Pantyland. And Enviro Babies, I break out the flash drive for Enviro Babies. So I have the key to get into the vehicle, and then I have the map and the itinerary and the time slots to get to that, into that vehicle. And I do all the things to make sure maintenance on my shuttle is secure. And I have all of those things complete. And so the action is traveling day. So today, when I'm filming on Tuesday, is that plan in action. So I am sharing this action, which is Sakura Spring, changing all of that on the sticker sheet and placing all of the tools in the computer, in the software program, in changing it to certain file names. Then I upload it to the Cricut. Then I individually insert each image into the sticker template, and then I create the sticker sheet on the cut, what do you call it? The cut sheet? Oh, the cut mat. And then I print it out, and then I cut it. And then finally I have the product in hand, snap the photos, upload it to the website. And will I accomplish that? Well, Friday you're going to find out, because action means a lot. And so far I did a lot on the list. Okay, I did the list of what I was going to do. I did that before I filmed this because I didn't want a whole hour of that. Right now it's about 20 minutes. I did work on Sakura Spring. I did change her hair color. I'll show you that. I did not do the bee yet, so I got to mark the things I did. And then I did change the banner to scallops. I did that. I changed the color of the butterflies. I did that. I did change the background color to green. So only one thing that I didn't do is grab the bee. So that is my last portion of it. And so I only have one thing left to do. And then I'll do that this evening. And I'm already going to film that process right here. So we're going to go into the next segment. Let's slide on in. I'm having a really great process here. It's only 12 o'clock in the afternoon. It's lunchtime, but I ate a really great breakfast. So Now look at this. This is so great because, you know, my list is right here. Okay. Let me just put this up here so that you can see what I was working on. And working with one hand is so hard, y'all. Okay, so I'll do that. It's because I have this. Oh my gosh. And I do need these. All right. I do need to make sticky pads for you because I really like this idea. But I want it radius. So I'm going to have to buy one of those industrial corner cutters. But anyways, I really, like I said on the last video, I really like the light color hair here. It's just, to me, it's important. So this was the old hair color, and now this is the new spring. Forever spring. She will have light pink hair, a darker pink bow, and a darker yukata with the light pink obi and light pink matching slippers. So these extras are butterfly wings extra. She normally doesn't have that, but in order for her to travel, yeah, she has to put the wings on. She can fly, okay? So does Summer. Summer can fly. I guess Fall can fly because the owl is Fall's spirit animal. Winter, I don't know. Can she fly? I don't think she can fly. I guess she can fly. We'll see. I mean, what kind of, are there snowbirds? There's like penguins. Maybe she could just like fly through the snowflake. I guess a snowflake can carry her. See, these are the things that are just coming up right now because I really have to think about it. So you can see the difference between the two, and I really like this one. It's just, to me, airy, more spring, more light, more gentle. She looks so mean right here with this weave. And, you know, goodbye, old spring. Hello, new spring. And I really love the banner here, and it's just as simple. I don't want to take away from the characters themselves because I feel like the characters need to shine more so than the banner itself. And I feel like I need to create, you know, a difference between the two. As you can see, I used just a plain white lettering, and then the soundbite, delivering a bundle of love worldwide, is the saying here. And let me see if I can pull up. This is where, you know, filming one-handed is very difficult. So bear with me. I'm going to pull out the sticker sheet that I have here and show you the difference between the old sticker sheet and the new sticker sheet. And so, ta-da, da, 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 da. So I really love the scallop edge. It just brings it so much cuteness. It reminds me of like a little curtain, a valance. You know, like a little cafe valance that you see in those cute Victorian homes. And so I created a more interesting banner than a straight edge, then a more whiter, you know, font, and the butterflies are white so that it's just butterflies, right? It just makes it more uniform rather than this one. And then the background, you can tell. You can see the cartoon characters are more individual. It's not so crammed in and chaotic like this one. So yeah, I am definitely looking forward to changing all of this. Let me show you what I did, how I do it. So what I do is I take it from graphic and I point at the color here, and then I take my little dropper and then I borrow the color from her hair, and it turns it into the new color. So take a portion of, like this, for example, this one, again, I click on the hair color, click on color, click on the color droplet, what do you call it? Color droplet. And then that becomes the color that I like. And then this one also, again, because it's a gradient color, do you see that? I want it to be a solid color. So get the color picker is what it's called. Color droplet. And then, well, it is a drop. Look at that. So let me show you. Boom. And then this last piece of hair right here, you have to double click on it. Again, go to the color palette, click on color, color picker, and then pick that one. And it's always going to be this strip of this hair strip right here as a highlight. But now I've got to add the white solid line on the outline. And so that is right here. This is the outline, and then I'm going to turn it white. And there's always this no color, and then there's white and black. Those are the basics. And so I was going to turn it white. And then here I noticed that I've got to create it, instead of line weight, half a point, I got to create it to 1 point. So it'll give me that solid, thicker, solid white line like her right here. And, you know, it's not blending into her skin. So it gives it that boundary, color boundary. So let's see if I can do this one. Show you there, click there. And then I do this for the entire, you know, the hair. Here you could also just do stroke and then change it to white. And then once you learn your software program, you're going to go faster. It's just going to go faster, and then it'll be a lot easier. Oh, so see, here is where it's going to be different. See, this is where the different strokes. Let's see if I do need this. Maybe I can get rid of because otherwise I'm going to have to create, let's see here. Maybe, we'll see, this one is the back of the hair. Do I really need this? Let's see if I remove it. Okay. Maybe. So see, this is where I have an issue, and I need to know if I need that or not. Okay, so now that I find an issue with this image, I'm going to have to go deep and detailed. And that means I have to let go of you guys because I need both hands, okay? So, but now you see the process. That is sometimes what pauses the goal. And it takes longer because of these issues that I have, because I didn't need it when I had this color hair. So now I have to change the whole, each geometrical shape has to be changed because of the color change. I'm not kidding. All right. But anyways, that's the process, and I'll show you the whole process of gathering each image and then replacing it back on Cricut. And that is another process. That will take me about an hour or two. So yeah, so action is a work day. So Tuesday is work day. Easy, yeah, it looks easy. It looks like I did it. And other days are like, so hopefully when I upload this on Friday, you'll see the product, and then I'll be snapping pictures for the website, and you'll see it on sale on the website, and then I'll have that sticker sheet available, and I'll be so happy. So anyways, y'all, I'll see you guys in the Friday upload. See you later. Stay tuned. See you soon. And don't forget to visit my website in the description box below. You know, just you gotta support, you know, Dr. Zhivago by visiting my website and ordering winter sticker sheet. Hello, it's available. No pressure. But anyways, oh yeah, I have to upload the book so that you can buy the book. Limited quantity, but you also can order the ebook. Ebook is available and that's $6.99 and $7.99 for now. So anyways, see you guys later. I better get back to work. So, like I said, action days. This is going to be a day that I go to my mom's. It's holiday break, so I'm going to go and help her do some things around the home for the new year. Lots of things to do. Gotta go get dinner also. My God. But yeah, it's a lot. So that's why action days sometimes you don't get things done on the list. But if I only have that one thing, what was it? What was it? Oh, the bees. I have to find the bees, and I think it's on my, yes, it's on my iPad. But which iPad is it on? I believe it's on the large iPad, which is on my desk, and I know he's there, and I know I can put the bee on the sticker sheet. Okay, I can show you. Look it. Stop and go. Stop and go. Oh my God, this is so confusing. Good thing I have a camera. Hello. Okay, who's next? Okay, I think I'm next after this bunch. Alright, yeah, hurry up, lady. Please let all the cars wait for you. Let's see. Okay, it's just that light. Hallelujah. Woo! Okay. So I'm at Walmart and it's pretty busy. I think people are getting ready for New Year's Eve, getting ready for, you know, their New Year's Eve party. So I'm gonna go and get some things for, oh my God, I have so much junk in my car. Anyways, I put a club on because I don't trust people around here. Like, I heard about car theft and all that. At least I have like a deterrent, the one step that you can avoid. Like, these used to be really good theft deterrents back in the days, because it's just one step, you know, one step that you could do to deter from car theft. Good evening, everyone. It is the evening of the same day that I filmed this, and yes, it was a very long, productive day. And I'm back home, and I did find the bee. So it was in my iPad Pro, and let me show you. I called the bee I called it Nurse Bee, and I created this in 2022, and right here is the bee in graphic, and I'm so happy because now I created different types because I animated the bee, and it's Nurse Bee. So here she is. Isn't she adorable? And so those are gonna go, she is going to go into the sticker sheet with Spring, and I gotta pick another pose. I think there's several different poses of her profile pose, and then but again, like I did animate her, so I think there's a front pose here. I think I'm gonna choose the front one and the 3/4 turn. So that's so easy. I could do that in a flash, and all I have to do is select, and then select this one, and then I share it, and I will, let's see, I could send it through email or send it through an app, but I will go ahead and email it as a graphic to myself, of course. And then there you go. See, it's easy as that. That is something that I was worried for, and now that I have it in place, I can go ahead and send it to my Dr. Zhivago Global. Okay, and there it is. Voila. Dun, 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 dun. Let's see if it sends it. Okay, and Nurse B as the subject heading. Nurse B, 2 of them, and there you go. Sent. And so I will open it up on this desktop here, and then insert it into the sticker sheet on the graphic there, and then turn it into a PNG and put it in Cricut. And then on Friday we will have the product and take photo shoot of it, and then on Thursday, and then upload it on Thursday night, and then upload that video of the finale, which is on the website. So I am going to go to bed early today. I'm just looking forward to New Year's Eve and getting this 2025 over and done with. I'm not kidding. I'm just glad I could move forward. Turn this off. And good night, everyone. I'll see you on the next upload, which is tomorrow, Wednesday. And remember, it is a Monday, because I prematurely uploaded the video on Tuesday, but I have finalized the days of upload for Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. All right, everybody. Don't forget to visit my links down below, and I'll see you soon. Stay tuned. Bye. Mwah. Good morning, neighbors. It is the next day. It is actually Wednesday morning. Happy New Year's Eve. I hope you're doing well. So, I've got the morning New Year's Eve, what do you call it? It's a screensaver, but it's got music and all of that stuff. So I have it on there, and let's see, I can't see you guys. And I did my hair ready for this evening. We are staying in a cozy night. I wanted to go out dancing, but my husband said, nah, let's just stay in. There's a cute little restaurant that's having a New Year's Eve party, like 5 minutes away, but no, we just wanted to, well, I just wanted to sit and relax and watch some movies. It's going to be a cozy year for us all. Yeah, I'm really excited about that. So, how are you guys doing? I hope you're well and ready for the new year. I'm ready for it to begin already. It's already New Year's Eve in some countries. Yep. So, I'm going to go ahead and get ready to, I guess I emailed Nurse B to myself, and now I'm going to work on her and change up Spring on my computer this morning so that I'll have so today is, I should have posted by midnight, but I give myself some grace and said, you know what, it's New Year's Eve week, and last night I was really tired because here I'll post this up that I was doing some gardening at my mom's house, and she had some tall weeds. Oh my gosh, they just grew like 1.5 feet tall. So I had to get the weed whacker and weed whack her lawn. Well, she has like a small patch of lawn, really small, and the rest of the house is concrete, but the backyard, the back, that's next week. and I got to do it in sections in certain days. But I try to help out my mom because gardeners are very expensive, and I like to do those kinds of things. And I've took over maintenance of her house. I'm handy Aurora Marie, and my mom calls me Ham. My dad was Handy Andy D, and so Had, and I'm Ham. I like that. So yeah, I did that yesterday. I was so tired that I just went to bed around 9, but then I didn't really go to bed because I just hang out in my bedroom until I doze off. But I was so tired yesterday. So today will be the posting on, what is it? Today is Tuesday, right? Is today Tuesday? Yep. Today is Tuesday. Let me make sure. Oh, today's the 31st. I am so off. See, guys, I just don't know my days nowadays. But anyways, yes, let's laugh. Let's laugh about that. Anyways, the 31st, New Year's Eve, and we're ready to get this stuff going. I will post the finale if I made it. Usually filming is on Thursdays, and then I'll post on Fridays. So that's the new schedule. But today is a little late. Anyways, my audience usually at night. So that's what Marketing Genius told me. Told me that my audience likes to watch my content on the TV. So thank you so much. If you're on TV, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And I'm so happy that I'm probably on your TV screen this New Year's Eve. I love you. Anyways, my dog is barking. I'm gonna go ahead and set myself up. I did last night, but I set myself up to work on Spring's hair because it's a little wonky, and then I'm gonna put Nurse B in the spirit animal for Spring, and that is her. She's Nurse B. She's so cute too. All right, I'll see you guys later. So here is everything as I left it, and I'm gonna go ahead and get started and film her. My goodness. So now I have a new tripod. Really, this is a great one. It's not very bad. It's like, see, this is my tripod. And so I got this pole that just extends, and I've got it on this really nice. It's not so wide so that I can move it around in between my legs, and then I can basically, oh, is it recording? Basically, wow, I didn't know it does that. That's so cool. So recording is going to be a lot easier, and I can extend it also and adjust it so that you guys can see exactly what I'm doing. Oh, the things that you have to do just to get great content, right? So, okay, let's see what I can do here. Also, I have so many things on my desktop. It's just insane. But having you around here with me, it makes it a lot easier to work and explain to you what I'm doing. So, let's see here if I could move you just a tad bit to the left here so I could see. Oh, I guess you can see, and I don't have to worry about you know, exactly what you are going to see on my screen. So I'm going to move all of these things out of the way so that we could zoom in. And I think I can zoom in a lot closer so that you can see. Actually, yeah, I really can't see either. And I'm using my elements of tools so that I can adjust her weave here. What I'm trying to do is make sure let's see what I can do here before I rock her. I have to move her entire being off of the canvas here so that I don't mess up this. So look at what happened. Her whole hair came off, and that's the problem. This is what exactly what I'm talking about when it comes to like dealing with issues, I guess. And let's see if this comes out okay. I don't think I need a backing on her, the hair, the pink hair backing. That's what I'm trying to do. Let's see if I can move this thing out of the way. That's the background. Okay. I hope you can see what I'm doing. I'm going to zoom in because I do need that zoomed in. This whole piece right here could be in the front. So I'll have to move the hair bow out of the way and her stripe of pink out of the way as well. This whole thing is going to connect, so I'm going to take this one and highlight this one. Let's see, highlight this one and then connect it and make it one. I don't know if you can see that. I just have to remind myself to zoom in so that you can see that. So there's two pieces. As you can see, it's highlighted in white, and this one is not highlighted. This one is not highlighted in white. So I got to connect these two. Shift and then make it one whole piece like that. Now you see that it's one whole piece. And I'll take my pen tool and I'll kind of bring it down here, but I think I can get rid of that. Okay, to connect it, make it one piece, and then, oh, what am I doing? What am I doing? Okay, move it with the one arrow down like so. I hope you can see what I'm doing here. Okay, so I see what this one right here is one whole piece, so I know I have to unlock it somehow. And let's see, I'm gonna highlight this one and then see if I could, oops, oh, okay, let's see if I could minus this one here. Let's see what it does. Okay, oh, it won't do that. Oh, what did I just do? No. Okay, so it keeps, okay, what the trick is, what I'm gonna do is gonna take this whole piece because it looks like a big fat donut. I'm just gonna get rid of this and then make my own. It's just easier that way. So point, round, and the less points you have, the better. Round, point, round, and then point, round, round, point, round, and point. And then I'm going to create her hair like that. So that's why I love vectors so much. The day that I don't use vectors will be a sad day. Okay, so let's see if I could create that. Oh, that's so cute. Okay. She has a bob, so you have to create like a bob. Okay, so now I want to put the bangs in the front and arrange to the front. Okay, and let's see what this looks like. I'm gonna click somewhere on the gray, and that looks really good. Adjust it to whatever you want it to look like. Okay, let's see. Can we see her eyelashes? Okay, her eyelashes are going to have to go in the front. So this one and this one. Oops, not her blush. this one, I don't know if you can see it. Let's go like that so you can see. Her eyes are going to have to go in the front, like so, okay? And let's move this one here. And we're going to have to back you guys up and expand and expand. So I could see already some of the things that I need to fix. Like her face is a little narrow, so we're going to widen it. And see these little rings? I don't know if you could see it. There's little rings right here. That just came off, and that just bugs me, okay? So I have to get just rid of that. Okay, does this have a little ring? No. So what I also want to do is I'm going to group this whole lash so it's one whole piece, but I'll do that later at another date. And let's see this one. There's another ring here. See it? And let me show you. I'll zoom in on it right there. So I have to get rid of that ring. Okay. And then we're going to go back to 0. And then we're going to piece her together. Back together. Humpty Dumpty back together again. And let's see. Her bangs does go up a little slightly. And then we're going to create that white background. White outline. Let's make sure that it is 1. It is 1 point. Okay. Now that looks really great. I don't know if you can see that, but let's zoom in. Okay. Looking great. Looking great. I'm just going to do one thing here and rotate her bangs closer. That. And then rotate this slightly. That maybe. You know, there's just little adjustments here and there that it's just so tedious, you know. Okay, so let's see if this strip of pink is going to fit. I can see that it is going to have to go in the front, so we're moving it to the front, and then this piece of it is going to be buried into her bang like that. She always has this piece of pink. It's like, you know, reminds me of the days of Cyndi Lauper. And yeah, that reminds me of the days of Cyndi Lauper. Okay, so her hair now is perfect. It's in 2 pieces as I suspected, and I'm going to go ahead and basically, you know, work more on this so that you can see, but this is the process. Okay, everyone, I have finished, and look at my little bees. Aren't they so cute? Okay, so let me go over what I did. I softened the bee. Nurse bee is so cute. She is softened because, let me see if I could zoom in. Nurse bee is softened because I gave her like a light brown shade. Also gave her some what do you call these? Blush. Cheeky blushes. And right here on that side. And then I overall just toned her down, like gave her a light glow. And she's so cute. And I also made the pupils really large. And because the pupils are black and large, her eye, now let me see if I could change the eye color. Maybe that will help. Maybe that will lighten up her eye or make her a little bit, oh no, that's not good. That's the outline. We want nothing on the outline and the eyeball to be a lighter color. Let's see. Does that make her, no, that makes her slightly, like, I don't know, too excited look, maybe. Let's just bring her back to the dark brown. Let's see. But that is just a little bit too dark. So let's see if I can use the color palette. Okay, let's see. Maybe the picker. Okay, here. Let's see. Slightly. No. Just a little bit light, but not too. Okay. Maybe like that. Okay. So let's see. Can we save this color for the next time? Yeah, let's save that color. That we know is for her color of her eyes. So let's lighten that one up. There you go. All right. Okay, I think her beak is the stroke on the outline is way too much. Let's make it slightly less. Let's make it 50%. Okay, good. But I'm thinking this one, it should be like her mouth is slightly open. I don't even know if bees have teeth. I almost want to fade it. Let's see. Let's get rid of the outline. Oh, well, we do need the outline actually. So what we need to do is we need to blur it. That's too much. Let's blur it to 1. Yeah. Okay, that looks good. We'll take it. We'll take it. I added the balls to her eyelashes. Okay. Now let's do that on the other bee because it's the identical bee here. It's already blurred at the mouthpiece right here, so we'll leave that alone. And then the eyes, yeah, we need to change that a little lighter. You can't really tell, but I can. And I love this one, so cute. Can we make this one a lot less so broad, maybe 1 1/4? Okay. Yeah, that's much better. I feel like this one is a little bit too transparent. Let's see. Let's see. Okay. Anyways, I finished. I am so glad. Y'all, I am so glad that it's finished. And so I will post this up on the website. I think this is going to be a pro. This is going to be a success for Friday, finale Friday, and it's going to be up on the web shop. So I did my job. I finished what my list was. Here is my list. I can check it off right here. Let's do the check mark list. Did we do Sakura Spring? Yes. Did we change your hair color? Yes. Did we change the rabbit to the bee? Of course we did. Did we change the banner to scallops? Yes. Did we change the background to green? Yes. And are we going to upload it? Yes. We finished it all. And this is the finale. Happy Wednesday. This is going to be uploaded to the website. So thank you so much. So Happy New Year's Eve, everyone. I hope that this video will reach you before the clock strikes midnight and Cinderella is happy. And I'm just so happy this is done. So now I can focus on winter, spring, summer, and fall, and then we'll be done. This week we'll be done. I can promise you that spring will be up on Friday, but maybe we'll have a new upload on Monday with summer and fall complete, and then we'll upload that. All right. I will upload both of them if I finish summer and fall. I will upload it into the website because, hey, I've got nothing to do on my winter break. So my winter break is focusing on the website. And so that is my mission in this week. All right, everybody. Happy New Year 2026. See you soon. Stay tuned. Don't forget to visit the website on the description box below, www.drzhivagoglobal.com or www.drzhivago.us. Love you all. See you soon. Stay tuned. Bye.